Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we're doing something a bit different. We're actually skipping the pharmacy line and putting a magnifying glass right over nature's pantry. We are going to decode the exact microscopic cellular mechanisms, specifically the antioxidants, the omega-3 fatty acids, and those crucial trace minerals that actively work to reduce prostate inflammation.
Because, let's be honest, for the longest time, the whole narrative around prostate health has felt, well, pretty limited. If you're struggling, the answers usually seem to point straight toward prescription medications, complete with all their potential side effects, or even invasive surgery. But instead of just accepting those as your only options, what if we looked at the powerful cellular defense mechanisms hiding right there in your kitchen cupboard? The science is incredibly clear here. Certain foods offer genuine, measurable relief.
Look, if you're experiencing urgency, a weak stream, or that nagging feeling that you just haven't completely emptied your bladder, you know exactly how much this condition drains your vitality. We're talking about nocturia. That's the incredibly disruptive reality of waking up 2, 3, or even 4 times a night. It doesn't just interrupt your sleep. It completely wrecks your energy levels and your overall quality of life during the day.
Medical science calls this underlying issue benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. Now, benign is the absolutely crucial word here. It means this is a non-cancerous condition. It's actually a very common reality for a huge number of men, where the prostate, which is naturally about the size and shape of a walnut, just gradually enlarges over time. And in the body, location is everything, because this gland sits right below your bladder.
Think of the mechanical problem like a pinched garden hose. Because the prostate wraps directly around the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of your body, its growth creates a literal physical roadblock. As the gland grows, it actually squeezes that tube. That gentle but super persistent pinching is the direct mechanical cause of all those frustrating urinary symptoms, the weak stream and the constant urgency.
So how do we actually fight this at the cellular level? Well, let's kick off our countdown at number 5, pistachios, focusing specifically on their antioxidants and how they boost circulation.
Beyond just being a great snack, pistachios pack a truly powerful dual-action punch. They bring a highly unique nutritional profile to the table, containing specific antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin. You can think of these as microscopic bodyguards for your prostate cells. They're in there actively reducing the oxidative stress that drives cellular inflammation and enlargement. On top of that, pistachios contain beneficial plant sterols that literally help modulate the very hormones linked to prostate growth.
But the real magic is how pistachios influence your blood flow. They are incredibly rich in an amino acid called arginine. Your body takes that arginine and converts it straight into nitric oxide. That nitric oxide acts as a signaling molecule telling your blood vessels to relax and widen. This dramatically improves circulation, flushing your entire pelvic region with healing oxygen and nutrients, which relieves the pressure causing your symptoms. Actually, clinical studies show eating them for just 3 weeks measurably improves pelvic blood flow.
Moving right along to number 4, almonds. This one is all about systemic defense and gut health.
The almond is a true cornerstone for maintaining urinary tract well-being, and the nutrient density here is just amazing. Get this, a single 1-ounce handful of almonds delivers a massive 48% of your daily value of vitamin E. That is a powerhouse antioxidant, mostly found right in the almond's brown skin that specifically targets and neutralizes damaging free radicals. By disarming those unstable molecules, vitamin E prevents the oxidative damage that irritates prostate cells and triggers that unwanted growth.
Now, at first glance, the gut-prostate connection might seem kind of unrelated, but they are deeply intertwined. Almonds act as prebiotics. The fiber and polyphenols inside them literally feed the good bacteria in your digestive system. And when your gut microbiome is healthy, it lowers your body's overall systemic inflammation and toxic load. By doing that internal housekeeping, it takes a massive, massive burden right off your urinary system and prostate.
Coming in at number 3, pecans, and their incredible role in targeted free radical neutralization.
The pecan really steps up as a nutritional powerhouse. If we compare our last 2 nuts, you can see exactly how their mechanisms differ. While almonds bring standard vitamin E and those gut-healing prebiotics,
Pecans deliver a super potent, specific variant of vitamin E called gamma-tocopherol. This variant is incredibly aggressive at neutralizing the exact types of free radicals that damage prostate cells. Plus, pecans bring essential minerals to the table, like zinc, which is absolutely foundational for maintaining healthy testosterone levels, and concentrated plant sterols like beta-sitosterol to support a healthy prostate size.
And the cardiovascular benefits? Staggering. A remarkable 90% of the fats in pecans are the healthy, unsaturated kind. By doubling the cholesterol-lowering effect of an already healthy diet, pecans ensure your blood vessels remain clear and flexible. And remember, improving that vascular health means optimal, nutrient-dense blood flow is reaching the prostate to soothe that inflammation and support stable urinary function.
Okay, we're down to number 2, Brazil nuts, the ultimate selenium superpower.
This nut is so potent for prostate function that it is entirely in a league of its own. This stat absolutely blew my mind. Just one single Brazil nut provides over 100% of your daily requirement for the trace element selenium. They are literally the single richest food source of selenium on the entire planet. And for prostate health, this specific mineral is an absolute game changer. Here is where the microscopic magic happens. Selenium isn't just an antioxidant itself, it's a fundamental building block. Your body absorbs that selenium and uses it to construct its very own incredibly powerful antioxidant enzymes. These newly created enzymes then go on a literal search and destroy mission inside the prostate gland, aggressively hunting down free radicals and calming that deep-seated inflammation that drives BPH progression.
But here's the kicker. Because this biological mechanism is so wildly efficient, you don't need to eat a bowlful of them. In fact, precision dosing is key here. Just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day is enough to achieve and maintain optimal selenium levels. It's a tiny, highly targeted dietary intervention that leverages the power of trace minerals to directly protect your prostate cells from enlargement.
And here we are, the big one. Number 1, walnuts, delivering the absolute ultimate anti-inflammatory payload.
Modern science has basically confirmed what ancient cultures suspected for thousands of years. This is the ultimate food for men's wellness. Walnuts boast the highest antioxidant capacity of all common nuts. They don't just rely on one compound either. They wield a really unique complex matrix. They contain standard vitamin E, sleep-supporting melatonin to help you actually rest through the night, and highly specialized polyphenols in their skin called L-glutanins.
But the real star of the show here is ALA. Walnuts are the undisputed kings of alpha-linolenic acid, which is a potent plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Just a small serving gives you all the ALA your body needs for the entire day. This specific omega-3 acts as a profound, system-wide anti-inflammatory. It basically bathes your cells in protection, soothing the prostate directly and easing the urinary symptoms that disrupt your life.
So, by zooming in on the cellular science, it's undeniable, right? The pharmacy is not the only place to find powerful targeted relief. The antioxidants, the trace minerals, and those omega-3s in these simple foods are actively rewriting the rules of prostate health. So before you accept poor sleep and constant urgency as just part of getting older, ask yourself, are you feeding your prostate's growth, or are you finally ready to shrink the problem, starting with your very next snack?